Hello YouTube, my name is Charlie, I am the Kaiba intern, and we are back again with another card art critique. This one is thanks to one of my followers in Twitch, Kuro-sama. They requested that we do a Darklord art review. So that's what we're going to be doing today, looking at all the Darklord cards. I do want to mention that I know that Condemned Darklord is from the Forbidden cards, and she's the Condemned Maiden, the Condemned Witch. She shows up on the Judgment cards too, the Solemn cards. But we're going to keep this just a Darklord art critique. We might do Forbidden and Solemn cards in another card art critique, but for now, for today, just Darklords. So we're starting off with the main lady, the link to Condemned Darklord. I know a lot of people put her immediately into S tier, and I can see why. But I do think that, and I like the black robes, I like the swords on the sleeve, it looks like a sword at least. Swords on the sleeve, swords on the shoulder, kind of like cape thing. The kind of like chain slash necklacey thing with the pendant she has by her waist, along with the necklace on her actual neck is cool. The crown of like golden thorns is neat too. I don't like her wings in a certain way though, and that's like the one thing keeping me from having her be S tier, is that her wings have this awkward kind of like red below the black wings. The red spikes on top is cool, but the red sort of little protrusions out of the bottom of her wings always kind of skeeved me out. Otherwise, it's a really great looking card, but that's the one thing that kind of irks me when I see the artwork. So, Condemned Darklord, we're throwing her into A tier. Now, Banishment of Darklords looks amazing. Darklord Amdusk, Amdus, however you pronounce that one, getting essentially cast down to hell from God. This is like the divine smiting that's happening here. And then you have another Darklord, which I think is actually, I could be wrong, but I think the one behind Amdusk is Tez, which once again, I have no idea how to pronounce Tez's full name. Tezcatlipoca. I call him Tez for short. I think that's Tez back there. But there, you can see the divine thunder being cast down. You can see the earths, the heavens being split open, and both Amdusk and Tez falling down into the darkness below. And it's cool seeing all of them with their angelic forms before they become Darklords. So you see the yellow halos before they're red. Just overall, a really cool origin shot of two Darklords. So I think Banishment, I'm gonna put in a high A tier. It's gonna be above Condemned for me for sure. For the Capricious Darklord, I like how she's doing the hands, like the evil plotting, like the ho ho ho, like the kind of giddy evilness that she has about herself. Quite simple design, especially when you compare them side by side with Capricious and Indulged Darklord. But the evil hands, the meticulous plotting hand pose, I really do like. I like the armlets that she has. The kind of dulled down version of Condemned Darklord's outfit. It doesn't have as many flare and designs on it, but I really like her design. It's simple, and I really can't stress enough how much that kind of plotting pose in the hands really kind of puts it on the next level for me. So Capricious, I'm probably gonna be a high B. Now for Amdusk, the Darklord that is being cast away in Banishment of Darklords, or Darklord Banishment, they look a lot crazier in the Darklord form. You have the additional horns coming out of the back of the head, not just the original unicorn Pegasus horn coming out. The overall, the hair color is darker. You have darker wings, obviously, of course, now too. They really look like a majestic Darklord being. But something always kind of felt strange to me about, and this might sound speciesist, but something always seems strange to me for a horse being a fallen angel. I'm always sitting there in the back of my head but why are they a horse? I think Amdusk is going to be a low B for me. Low B. Now, we have one of the old Darklords, the OGs. For all of you that don't know, there was actually a whole set of Darklords before the Red Halo ones. That's how I kind of branch them out into two. You have the originals, and you have the Red Halos. So all the ones that have Red Halos are a part of the newer Darklord support. If you take it way, way, way back, you have cards like Darklord Osmodeus. And this guy looks kind of like a Digimon, if you ask me. I like the chain around the waist. The hair and the wings on the head is kind of cool. That headpiece is kind of interesting. You got the streak of blue coming out of the hand, some kind of cool attack happening. I'm probably gonna put Osmodeus in the middle of C. I like the overall vibe. I like the vibe that we have here. Oh, we have Darklord Contact. And this is the one that shows the beginning of like Nastin's betrayal. So it's showing off the staircase from what I perceive to be the underworld, like hell, up into heaven. And right now Nastin is at like the purgatory part. Like they're right there in the middle, and they're like really like making the decision at this point. Like, hey, am I gonna try to go up from hell to heaven and betray the Dark Lords and give myself over to God? And Nastin really do be thinking about it. They're right there. They're looking at that obelisk or that epitaph, whatever that thing is, and they are like noodling on the betrayal, just absolutely thinking about it. And it's cool because the card itself reborns a Dark Lord, so it's kind of like Nastin being like reborn into a good angel. If you know what happens in Forbidden Droplet, you know how that ends up. But a really cool artwork because of that kind of motif happening of hell to heaven kind of vibe. Contact for me, I think we're gonna do high B. High B for Contact. Next we have Darklord Descent, where you see Asmodeus coming on down. Now, I have to say, Asmodeus is a middle C, but Darklord Descent looks gorgeous. And this small little thumbnail in the tier list doesn't do it justice for all of you that are here live on Twitch. But when you see the YouTube video where I blow up this picture, you can see the detail that's still in Asmodeus. You see the shining light coming down through the clouds. I mean, I don't know. It's like they're descending from a heaven, but they're a Dark Lord. This is pre-Red Halo days when they didn't really know what Dark Lords were gonna be yet. But man, Darklord Descent looks gorgeous. I'm gonna put Descent as a very high A, right below Banishment. Desire, I do not like. I'll say it right here. I'm probably gonna put it in a D tier. The reason why, I don't like the weird little orange horns on their face piece. The armor's kind of weird. It looks very heavy, but only in the middle. You have like no real protection in the arms, even though the arms have like these punchy sword things. Like the red wings are cool, but I don't know. I don't like the way this one looks. It's just got almost like weird colors, weird clashing of ideas happening. It doesn't feel cohesive to me. It doesn't feel cohesive. So because of that, Darklord Desire is going to be a D. Moving on down the line, we have another OG, another classic Darklord monster, and this one is Darklord Ede-Ere. Ede-Ere? I don't know how to pronounce it. This guy looks menacing. The hands are oddly large, I will say that. First off, like the first thing I see is the Yowie hands. The hands are way too big for this creature, but I like the kind of like demonic horns. Definitely looks a lot more evil than the other pre-Red Halo Dark Lords. So it feels like a fallen angel already, even though this wasn't quite the idea for them yet. I like those metal greaves, the black boots they have. The cool amber or like topaz in their armlets is neat. It contrasts with the blue background and the more monochrome kind of color that the character has. I think Ede-Ere is going to be a high B. Maybe like right above Capricious. I kind of like it more than Capricious, I gotta say. Darklord Enchantment. I like Ixchel's art better just for her art. Enchantment is kind of like an odd one to me. I know it's supposed to be her kind of like enchanting the enemy monsters so that way you get control of them. But I don't know. The dance that she's doing is kind of odd. The leg being that high up in the air is kind of weird. The eyes being closed is kind of odd. I don't know. Like I'm comparing Darklord Enchantment to Magical Musket, Dancing Needles. I like Dancing Needles a lot because of how actiony it is, but this one doesn't feel as actiony. The only thing that kind of shows or even implies any kind of movement is the feathers just kind of floating around, but there could be more going on. And I like Ixchel's art so much more than what this could be. So Enchantment's probably going to be in the D tier for me also. Probably right above Desire, but D tier nonetheless. Can I put it above? There we go. All right. So after Enchantment, we have Ixchel herself, and this monster looks amazing. This was a fan favorite as soon as she was released. The design is amazing. I love the fact that she has the like shoulderless dress. It's not even really a shirt. It's like a dress that connects from the neck down to the waist. It has like a skirt flowing afterwards. The leggings are kind of torn from the battle she had or being like, you know, sent down from heaven. The heels are on fire, by the way. Look at the heels she has on. Those like goddessy heels with wicker material from back in the day. The headpiece of like the wing over the hair, the elfy ears, the black nails. Ixchel, you probably saw it coming. Is going to be our first S tier. I absolutely love Ixchel's design. All right, next up, the Dark Lord that everyone forgets is the Dark Lord. Darklord Mary. Darklord Marie. Now, we have the lost art here, the original OCG art, where she has the kind of like cross on her hand, on her forehead, and the horns, the upside down cross. So a bit more demonic looking, a little bit more fallen angel-y. But I never liked her outfit. Her outfit was always so odd to me. 1700s kind of outfit. The pink with the white always looked weird to me, and the blonde hair too. Like, everything just seemed odd, and it's really, I think, because of the clothes. I really don't like that almost like childish clothing that she has on with the frills out the sleeves. For me, that's an F tier. Next up, oh boy, we're doing pre-Daddy Lucifer. This is Darklord Morningstar, the boss monster before we got the boss monster, and honestly, amazing design. The white flowing hair, the wings above the ears. You got wings like crazy. You got what, 4 sets of wings? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 sets of wings. I'm counting them right now. And then you have wings on the arm, wings on the shoes even. You look at the shoes. You got wings coming out facing the toes of the shoes. The sword's really cool, this evil kind of malicious looking blade. The red gems popping out for like the red halo goes with that. Beautiful design. I'm probably gonna give Morningstar very high A. We're gonna put Morningstar at the highest of A so far. And then Nastin, the ultimate betrayal. Before knowing they betray the Darklords, just looking at the artwork alone, Nastin's a beast. Nastin's a beast. Nastin looks so awesome. You have this like porcelain statue body of nothing but muscles. You got the black fur on this, like, what's the name of the monster in the middle of the labyrinth from like Greek mythology? It's like a minotaur. Yeah, minotaur. Looks like an ancient minotaur just coming in to wreck shit up. Powerful wings. The actually angel wings. Funny to see. Angel wings, not demon wings. Angel wings. Pure angel wings at that. I like the kind of like ribbons coming out of their shoulders or their hair, whatever it is. The horns, the ears are really cool. Look at the earrings that they have in the ears. They have these like green ear fur, and then you have these great gold with red frills earrings in the ears. You see green, red, and white, and black all throughout this monster's art. That's like their color palette. And it looks beautiful. You got the glowing blue eyes, the snarl in their face. Nastin's an A tier also. You might call me crazy, but I am putting Nastin above Morningstar. I like the design a little bit more than Morningstar. Nergal's pretty simple. Nergal, you have kind of like the decayed body, the body of like phantasmal energy, of shadows, and they're like inhabiting this armor. Cool design. I love the headpiece, love the glowing red eyes. Cool kind of like unique trait. That is sort of this shadow energy instead of an actual being. I'm throwing that in B tier. That's going right above Eda Are. Now, Darklord Nurse Reficool, the Nurse Burn card. By the way, Reficool is Lucifer backwards, if you didn't know why it's named that. She looks kind of crazy. Her hair is just scythes. Her wing is scythes. She's got scythes on her ankles, and she's got bandages all over. And she's got like a Batman belt for some reason too. It doesn't look like it belongs with the Darklords, but it's an official Darklord. So I'm gonna rate it regardless. It's kind of got the weird like angel wings first before turning into the scythe wings. Odd design, not really a huge fan. Probably putting him in D tier. They're gonna go above Desire, but below Enchantment. And then we have, oh my god! This is an S tier. It's an S tier, I don't have to think about it. Darklord, Rebellion, let's throw it right in there. High S, above Xgel. You have Morningstar before they become a fallen angel, attacking God. Morningstar is rising up, rebelling against solemn old man No himself, saying, I've had it, I want free will, and if you're not gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. And you get to see the angelic wings, you get to see all the stuff about Morningstar before they become a Darklord, the blonde hair, the enchanted sword before it becomes condemned, the blue shield, the blue energy balls instead of the red energy balls. Beautiful design. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. S tier, easy. Blitz says, Rebellion is almost poetic in its art, to be honest. Could not agree more. It's poetry come to life. On the heels of Darklord Rebellion, we have another pre-Red Halo Darklord, and this one is Superbia. Now, Superbia is kind of a weird looking one. It's a great card because you can reborn essentially like twice from the graveyard, but we're not here for the effects, we're here for the artwork. And I don't like the weird kind of like face they have in the middle of their, is this their head or is this their body? I don't really know. They have like a pointy red nose, kind of like weird little arms with like big clawy hands, and got no legs. Looks very much like one of those like Bible versions of angels where like they're supposed to look weird and not pretty. Superbia definitely looks weird and not pretty. I probably put Superbia probably below Desire. I don't like Desire, but artwork alone, Superbia is even worse. Darklord Tezcatlipoca. If anyone in their right mind knows how to pronounce that and can type it out phonetically in the comments down below, I would love it. Tez looks amazing. The Aztec aesthetic artwork, the headpiece is amazing. You have kind of this like, I don't know why, but you have these like smoke chimneys coming out of their thighs, and their shoulders too. You have like a steampunk smog coming out of their body, like true evil, just like polluting the world as an evil Darklord would do. You have the headpiece, which is amazing. The wings being like half angelic, half demonic, and the fact that they're kind of mechanical is pretty badass. I like it. I think Tez, for me, I'm putting it in B tier. Tez is gonna go above Nergal, but below Banishment. Our little guy Ukobak, he looks like a great little Roman soldier, like a good little ancient soldier dude. He's got like the battle tunic. He's got these little armlets on. He's got the little wings, the cute little eyes, and the face. Like he's your little buddy, about to help you out. Doesn't look like he fits with the Darklord, so friend-shaped here. But I love Ukobak. I'm gonna put them in like this is gonna be a funny spot, but I'm putting them right in the middle of B. Darklord Uprising. The card where you see Morningstar, the fellow fallen angels have gathered their red halos together. And you see all this energy just crackling with electricity around it, so powerful. And Morningstar's like, yes, I will turn this power into my own. And they do. I really like how it's all the red halos from like the other Darklords coming together to give Morningstar power. I think I'm putting Uprising in a high B. It's gonna be in B tier for me. The final pre-Red Halo Darklord, we have Darklord Zorado, which is like the warrior of Zera if they became evil and they came to the temptation of darkness, yada yada yada. The sword being like serrated in the back is wicked. I love the sword. I love how it's like you see the perspective of them kind of like pointing the sword at your face, which is why it looks so much bigger in the foreground. I like kind of like the shadowy collar that they have coming up by their head. The wing kind of cape thing is pretty neat. The armlets are pretty cool. Once again, doesn't really fit with the Darklords that much. I like the kind of like sanctuary in the background too. I'm probably gonna put Zorado in like a C tier. Yeah, I'm gonna give Asmodeus some company. I'm putting Zorado right below Asmodeus. All right, next up we have the left wing to go with the right wing. The other end of Capricious, we have Indulged Darklord. Unlike Capricious, who's doing the little like plotting fingers there, we have Indulged kind of like offering tribute kind of with her hand. Just like Capricious though, the side of her body that her wing is on is a bit more far gone. So her right hand, I said left wing because I'm looking at it, it looks left to me, but her right hand, her right wing is like evil and dark. Good clean design. I like the little twin tails that she has, the little like hair piece things for the twin tails. It's hard to put it anywhere else other than with Capricious. I think I'm gonna put them side by side on the tier list too. Just not enough different between them, but I do think I like Capricious just a little bit more because I like the plotting hands a bit more than like the offering hand that Indulged is doing. The granddaddy of Darklords, the first Darklord. Do I have to say anything more? You know what? Hold on. What if this? What if that? What if we say Rebellion is so good because you get to see Morningstar attacking God that you have to, just by sheer badass alone, you have to respect that move so much that you just put the first Darklord right below. I think that's what we're doing. The first Darklord looks amazing. The hair, the elf ears. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why the first Darklord should be an S tier. 1, 2. The last card, the image of betrayal itself, the sanctified Darklord. Nastin took the pearly steps up to heaven. They walked up the stairs in Darklord Contact. They've made it to heaven. They've made it to the pearly gates of God's hall. They have walked in, asked for forgiveness, and Solemn Daddy, Mr. Judgment, Mr. No, says, "My son, you are forgiven." And they purify Nastin with the forbidden chalice water, removing the red halo and turning them into a good noodle. For now, the Sanctified Darklord, once again, because of the motif, because of the imagery, because of what it symbolizes, I'm putting this in S tier also. I'm putting Sanctified right above Ixchel. Just Joshin says, for now. Dun dun dun. Exactly. You know what? For the fans that are out there, I'll put up an image of Forbidden Droplet just so you can see, so we can close out the Darklord video with Darklord's winning, where you see Condemned Darklord dragging Nastin back down to hell, re-corrupting Nastin against Nastin's will. You do not get more evil than that. So that's the image we're going to walk away with on this video. I'm looking at the tier list. I'm feeling good about it. I think we're locking it in. Once again, a diverse list. A lot of Bs this time. If you agreed with my ratings, if you disagreed with anything, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate hearing you guys sound off down there, seeing what you guys think of any of the videos. And of course, if you liked the video, you found it or myself entertaining, it would mean the world if you give me a thumbs up. And also, if you want to be in the loop for any more videos that we do on the channel, go ahead and click subscribe and the notification bell right next to it. That way you can be notified whenever we drop anything new on the channel, and you'll get a nice little message on your phone or your computer, wherever you are. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. I gotta get back to work, and you all gotta take care of each other. Peace.